Healthcare is being disrupted. Innovation is coming fast with AI and new pay models. However, most healthcare organizations are not keeping up. Warning, if you don't move today, your organization will join the graveyard of companies that didn't change fast enough. So let's take a moment and think of the most innovative companies in the world. Apple, Google, OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT. Why do we think they're so innovative? What is the one thing that separates them from all other companies? So let's take a moment and define what innovation is all about. The definition is to implement a new or improved ideal product or solution to create value or solve a problem. Most think it's about creating value or solve a problem. And guess what? That is super important. Let's talk about Disney. Walt Disney created billion-dollar empire on the back of cartoons. The first thing he created was Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie. That was a first talking type cartoon, black and white. That one character came from his mind and became a billion-dollar industry. It's amazing. This is what innovation can do, create value. This is something that Walt Disney did. He created value out of nothing. What separates all the other companies apart is the first part of that definition, which is to implement. You have to focus on implementation. Why? Well, because how many of us have known artists, individuals who have these great ideas, but they never started anything? I have friends like that, came from a family of artists, but it was just hard for them to start the next new thing. So let's talk about this. Are you ready to put innovative ideas that deliver results to your medical practice today? Well, we're going to talk about it. First, we're going to talk about how you can be an innovator. Second, we're going to talk about how you do innovative things. And third, we're going to talk about why you have to do innovative things now. My name is Theo Harvey. I'm a serial entrepreneur who went from lowly employee to a CEO who owns a remote multi-million-dollar healthcare startup from his home, raised over $1 million from VC and investors, worked with large organizations like Cisco System, AT&T, Charles Barkley Organization, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Google. My mission is to help healthcare professionals like you prepare for the new normal in healthcare before it's too late. So let's talk about what it means to be an innovator. I like to start this out with a superpower discussion. What is that? Everyone has a superpower, even you listening to this video right now. But the top secret is you don't know what it is. A lot of times it's something you do so naturally and easily, it's hard for you to define exactly what you do. And it's so hard to understand it because it's not obvious like other type of talents like singing or dancing. You either know you can sing and you know you can dance. I don't have any of those capabilities, but I will say this, superpower is about understanding what's your unique talents you bring to the world and that can change the world drastically. I like to hear what Albert Einstein said about this. Everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it is stupid. That's correct. I believe that wholeheartedly. I think everyone has the ability to be a genius at some area, but if they don't expose themselves to all the different areas, they may never find it and thinking they're stupid.
Patrick, go be stupid somewhere else.
But I can guarantee you, top of your head, many people you've seen them do amazing things, and to them it's simple. It doesn't make sense to how other people can't do it. I think you need to understand that and figure that out. And that's how you start being an innovator. Figure it out for yourself. So go around and asking your colleagues, the other individuals in the practice, the front desk, back office, what is your superpower? Is it the way you care for the patients? Is it the way you think about bringing innovative techniques and workflows into the medical practice? That's something that you think is simple and everyone can do it. That's your superpower. But more importantly, if you want to take it to the next level from an organization standpoint, ask your people what's their superpower and to start to document that. So now you have a bunch of individuals coming together, not just as Superman, but as a group of superpowered individuals tasked with winning and helping patients and helping change your organization for the better. Next, let's talk about the doing innovative things. Statistic from marketing consulting group BCG says that companies prioritizing innovation increases their chances of becoming market leaders by 60%. I can tell you a time when I built my company, my healthcare startup, SensorMed. I started out building version 0.0001, right? It was not the best, but I felt pride in what I built. But wasn't until I got with other individuals who thought more innovative things, like my business partner, who took that simple idea that was innovative and took it to the next level, adding new bells and whistles to it to make it super innovative. Not only was I built something that I thought was great, looked like something you could Google for it, right? But he added all these bells and whistles to allow it to connect to different devices and setting up API systems and all these fancy technical terms that made it super easy to use, but more importantly, very beautiful to look at. So because of his work and my efforts together from an innovative standpoint, we built something super fast and we got our first customer within the first 30 days. Amazing. This is something you can do today. I think you can be around other innovative people, and that's going to help you get to the next level, understanding by doing innovative things. Being in an environment will grow you into becoming the innovative person you want to become. Go ahead and get around innovative people. Look, if you're interested, I do an online course on innovation. And in fact, we're offering one, the Masterclass, on how to bring technology to grow revenue in your medical practice. Spaces are limited. So if you're interested, just click on the link below and sign up, and we'll get you started to find your first innovative group of individuals that can take your organization to the next level. Finally, we're going to talk about basically innovate today. Speed is an absolutely must in today's society. We talked about it in previous videos about AI and technology moving fast, but you have to be aware and be cognizant of that. Dr. Regina Benjamin, who is a former U.S. Surgeon General, said, "Patients can't wait for us to catch up. Innovation must happen today because lives depend on it." I want you to do this first step and send that email that you need to do. First steps are super important. So let's say there's an idea you have or a thought process you have. Go ahead and do that first step, whether that's send that email. Maybe you don't hit send. Maybe you could save it as a draft and save it for later. Maybe it's that person you need to call. Go ahead and put in your to-do list. Do that first step today. That's going to move you faster toward innovation and get you to where you need to be for the future. So in this video, first, you want to be an innovator, take on the characteristics of an innovator and find your superpower. You want to next do innovative things. So you need to be around other individuals so that you can grow together, become innovative, new, unique thoughts, so you can help understanding what those mean. You also need to know what it means to solve problems and create value, as well as implement, be able to start to implement and do those innovative things now. Because if you don't, you're wasting time and you're going to end up in the graveyard. Don't be in the graveyard, my friend. So what is the single biggest innovative thing you've done in your organization? Comment below.